The Franklin Expedition, the ghost ships of the Arctic. In 1845, the Royal Navy launched one of the most ambitious Arctic expeditions ever attempted. Two ships, HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, bristling with steam engines, reinforced hulls, and supplies for years. Their mission? To chart the last unnavigated section of the Northwest Passage, a route whispered about for centuries, promising fortune, fame, and national prestige. At the helm stood Sir John Franklin, a man of experience, determination, and obsession. At 59, he would embark on what would become his final voyage. Alongside him, 128 officers, sailors, and scientists, men eager to etch their names into history. But the Arctic is no place for certainty. Ice waits silently, storms strike without warning, and in those frozen waters, even the bravest can vanish without a trace. The world watched as the Erebus and Terror sailed into the unknown. Royal flags fluttered in the wind. Families wept. Admirals praised the courage of these men. The promise of discovery shone brightly. Few imagined the shadow of tragedy that would follow. Franklin was no stranger to Arctic ice. He had explored the northern coastlines of Canada. Yet this voyage was unlike any before. It was not just exploration, it was a race against nature itself. Aboard the Erebus and Terror, life was harsh yet meticulously organized. Men labored from dawn to dusk, tending sails, engines, and stores. Evenings were spent writing letters, reading, or playing games to ward off boredom. But boredom was a luxury. Cold seeped through layers of clothing. Frostbite and scurvy lurked silently. The men depended on rations of salted meat, biscuits, and powdered vegetables. Water was melted from ice, and warmth came from stoves built to withstand the Arctic chill. Yet the ice never slept. It groaned, shifted, and threatened to crush the hulls of their mighty ships. By the first winter, the ice had claimed its grip. The ships were frozen in place. The men dug, shoveled, and attempted to free the hulls. Some days brought hope, others brought despair. Letters sent home spoke of determination, of progress, but the truth was far darker. Supplies ran low. The crew began to suffer. Scurvy, malnutrition, and the harsh Arctic darkness gnawed at their strength. Morale waned, yet the men persevered, clinging to the hope of discovery, or at least survival. By 1848, Sir John Franklin was dead. The men faced a grim reality, trapped in ice, isolated and starving. With leadership gone, the remaining crew attempted the impossible. They abandoned the ships, trekking across the frozen tundra, hoping to reach safety. The Arctic claimed them one by one. Starvation, exposure, and exhaustion were relentless. Those who survived long enough to write their final journals left accounts of unimaginable suffering, a stark reminder of nature's power. The world waited, unaware of the tragedy unfolding. Rescue missions launched, searching for Franklin and his men. Inuit accounts describe skeletal figures, abandoned ships, and desperate measures. The story became legend. Questions outnumbered answers. How could such a well-equipped expedition vanish without trace? Over decades, explorers uncovered fragments, buttons, tools, journals, and skeletons. Every discovery revealed more horrors, scurvy, starvation, and even evidence of cannibalism. The Arctic had claimed not just men, but their pride, and their story had become a ghostly cautionary tale. It took more than 170 years, but modern technology finally revealed the truth. In 2014, the Erebus was found. 3 years later, the Terror, remarkably preserved beneath Arctic waters as if time itself had frozen in place. These ghost ships, once swallowed by ice, now tell a story no words alone could capture. Decks frozen in mid-action, tools left where they were used, journals and personal effects preserved, waiting for eyes that would never meet them in life. The Franklin expedition is not merely a tale of lost ships. It is a story of people, courage and hope, obsession and despair. Every man aboard had dreams of glory. Every step into the ice was a gamble against mortality. Their letters, journals, and artifacts speak of human endurance and of ambition that sometimes overshot the limits of survival. In a way, the Arctic remembers them, haunting ice fields, shifting tides, in the endless horizon whisper of the men who dared and paid the ultimate price. Modern studies have unraveled more of the story. Scientists examine bones for lead poisoning, scurvy, and other ailments. Researchers dived into wrecks, documenting every artifact. Every discovery reshaped history, revealing the human cost of exploration, the unforgiving Arctic, and the resilience of those who dared to venture there. The Franklin expedition remains a testament to the limits of ambition, the cost of obsession, and the enduring mystery of the polar frontier. The ghost ships of the Arctic continue to inspire. Explorers, historians, and adventurers study their fate, learning lessons from courage and tragedy alike. The Northwest Passage was eventually charted. The Arctic, though still dangerous, became a symbol of human determination and curiosity. And yet, even today, the Franklin expedition haunts the ice, a chilling reminder that some frontiers demand respect, some mysteries refuse to be fully solved. So when you gaze upon the Arctic, remember Sir John Franklin, his men, and their ghost ships. 2 vessels, 129 souls, a legacy frozen in ice. The story of ambition, courage, and human endurance, preserved in a frozen frontier. The ghost ships of the Arctic, a haunting testament to exploration, discovery, and the price of venturing into the unknown. Because some mysteries endure forever.